So in today's series of vitamins and minerals, we'll be talking about one more essential element, that is iron. So you are very much aware of the importance of iron in the body. It helps in increasing your blood cells. It helps the counts of your blood cells because iron is the primary component which holds up these blood cells. So that is what we call it as haemoglobin. Similarly, this also helps in boosting up your concentration, immunity, and reduces your fatigue. So when it comes to that, we tend to call it as myoglobin, which is stored in the muscles. So there are two storage factors which is very essential for your irons, one in your liver and one in your muscles, and the enhancing of these iron components is very essential for the iron as such. So when we talk about its consumption, we need at least 10 to 15 mg of iron every day. Rich source is interestingly in dark chocolates and beetroots, and along with that you can also find it in ragi, which is a millet which is grown locally in India. So when you take any rich iron source food, it gets disintegrated and it's absorbed, transported to different parts, especially it gets stored in the spleen and in your liver, where the fresh iron is used to make more blood cells. At the same time, this iron, which is converted into transferrin, is stored in your bones and your muscles. So in bones, you call something called as erythropoiesis, where the conversion of iron and blood cells come together to form new blood cells, and it's stored in the bone for better strong growth of your bones, and muscles for endurance of your muscles. So this is how iron is utilized in the body for a long and different types of mechanism. So as you know, iron is very much known for reducing your or having a condition called as anemia, where the blood cells are low. Because of the low blood cells, the distribution of nutrients is hampered throughout the body. So this is especially seen during the pregnancy and also in reproductive ages of women. So along with that, we need to also think about the cognitive impairments because of the iron deficiency, and also immune system mechanism can be throttled because of the iron deficiency. So when you are in this risk, we need to understand what exactly is enhancing the absorption of iron in the body. So something like ascorbic acid and also citrate can help in enhancing the absorption of iron. So conversion of ferric to ferrous is what we are looking on during the process of cooking along with ascorbic acids. So at the same time, you need to understand that there are also some factors which inhibit the iron absorption. Like last time when we were talking about the important essential minerals of copper, molybdenum, they tend to hamper this iron absorption. So basically, apart from that, calcium and proteins such as albumin and egg proteins also tend to absorb ions, and thus leading to low iron biosynthesis or low iron availability in the body. So when we come to the computation, like anyways with other elements like that of lead, manganese or cobalt, they reduce the bioavailability of both the components. So basically they are competing between themselves to make or available themselves for the body to freely absorb. So deficiency of these coexist, and that can lead to toxicity, or that can lead to intoxication of the system around. So at the same time, this can lead to a lot of other problems like that of iron deficiency. So when we talk about iron deficiency, it's not just about anemia, it's also about nutrition status. So there can lead to something called as kidney disease. There can be a lot of active bleeding, and can also be seen in obesity. So obesity is not just a lot of amount of fat cells. Iron not taken in right way can also lead up to obesity. But along with that, when we talk about anemia, they have different types of it, and this anemia can cause difficulties in pregnancy. This can cause difficulties in some of the genetically predisposing anatomical factors such as sickle cell anemia, aplastic anemia, hemolytic anemia, and thalassemia. So these all are the blood related diseases which is because of the genetic disorders. So how do you prevent this? So you prevent this by food fortification. You add food, you add adequate iron into your food, and that leads to supplementation, and that supplementation can lead to biofortification. What is biofortification? Is body chooses iron over any other product because body gets free supply of iron. And this is the problem when we talk about supplementation, because that can lead to toxicity. So we need to know when we should refuse to take up excess amount of iron, because lot of iron can lead to Parkinson's, it can lead to restless leg syndrome, it can lead to hemochromatosis, and also there are chances of liver damages and liver cancer along with diabetic profile. So this can hamper your insulin production, it can hamper your liver functionality. So having said that, it's very essential for you to eat healthy and stay fit and not to binge much onto your supplementation. So the more you reduce the dependency on your supplementation, the less taxing you do to your system. And the entire idea for me to bring up these elements and vitamins is to make you understand that it is not the supplementation which is very important. It is the absorption of these excess of supplements which is available in your food. So basically any food, when you consider, they are already a complete source of vitamins and minerals. But once you start binging onto these supplementation, there's always a homogeneity in your body to be changing. So hope you like the subject today, and we will be coming up with more such important essential vitamins and minerals. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and see you around in the next week. Till then, take care. Thank you.